Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss B. Today is Thursday, May 14th, 2020. I have to say this because my little sister is turning 50 today. So if she happens to see this, I have to say happy birthday, Janet. I love you very much. I wanted to remind you that I'm doing today's video for today and tomorrow. So I'm actually doing day 4 and 5 right now. The reason being is I will be in my classroom tomorrow packing it up and cleaning it up for the summer, which makes me very sad. But that's my designated day to do that. So I'm going to combine the videos today for both days. So the work today for day 4 is actually, there's 2 activities that are due this week. So, and then tomorrow there's nothing marked. So the 2 reading activities, I'll take a picture of those and send them through Remind to remind you what is due this week. The first one is pretty easy. Just it's on the back of yesterday's paper, so it's a cut and paste if you would like to do that, or you could just write in the numbers, whatever is better for you. But since it was on yesterday's paper, you could cut and paste it, just filling in the missing numbers up to 20. Okay. The next one is on the back of something that's due today. So I would not do it as a cut and paste. I would just write in the times. Instead of cutting these times out and gluing them, I would write the time in. That's good practice for writing your numbers anyways. So you're looking at the clocks and writing in the time under the clock. Okay? Now on the back, this activity is due today. That's why I'm saying not to do the cut and paste on this one. This is practicing some word family words from the IP word family. Okay, so you are looking at all of these circles and coloring only the ones that have an IP word in them. After you have colored those, there should be 6 of them. You write those 6 words. And then at the bottom, they want you to write 2 sentences. I want to really be wowed by these sentences. They can be simple sentences, okay? But I want to see, what I'm looking for when I see those sentences is your letter formation. I should be able to read it. Spacing between the words, so your words aren't all squished together. And it needs to be a complete sentence, not something like, I sip. You need to expand on that. I sip a milk, or I sip a soda. Something that is a complete thought, okay? So there's 6 words up here, so you're writing 2 sentences, so use a different IP word in each sentence. Okay? So this is due today. Okay? Or this week, I should say. The next one is just practicing the color word black. And you'll notice we have 2 tall, 2 short, and a tall. That's how the letters are formed. So that's your boxes you have. So you write the word black in each box and then practice reading those sentences. These are really very simple sentences that I know you can read. We practice, I have a black and then cat. And it gives you a picture to give you a clue what your CVC word is at the end. So write in your word black in each sentence and then practice reading those. Okay? And then this is also due today. Sorry, read in sequence. The story is called What Can We Eat? And you're sequencing the pictures. So after you finish this, then you can cut the back out and sequence the pictures. This one is due today. So make sure you do the cutting and the gluing in the correct order. So you read the story and decide what happens first, next, then, and last. Okay? So those two are due. Now I'm going to go over tomorrow's work. Tomorrow's work, there is nothing that needs to come back to me, so everything is optional. This is actually similar to what we did yesterday. If you want to do it as a cut and paste, I would do this side first. Okay, this one is 16 through 20, so you're counting the tally marks. Remember, each group of tally marks is equal to 5. So there's 4 tally marks with a slash, that means 5. So you're matching the tally marks to the numbers. If you want to do this one as a cut and paste, then you can do this one first or not do it at all. It's up to you. This is counting the sprinkles on each donut and writing the number of how many sprinkles and writing the greater than, less than, or equal sign. Okay? And that goes in the middle. So you write the number of sprinkles on the first donut, write the number on the second donut, and then decide what your sign needs to be. Remember, a greedy gator's mouth is always pointing to the larger number. Okay? So remember, those are optional, but if you want to do the cut and paste on this side, I would do this one first if you're going to do it. All right, the next one is practicing in words. Ooh, I like this one because they're practicing real words and nonsense words like we talk about in word games. So you look at the picture below, you decide which one of those words is a real word, and you put that under the real N words. There's 6 of them. And which ones are nonsense words? Those are words that, yes, they're in the N family, but they're not really real words. They're not naming something that's real. For example, this one, zin. Zin is not a real word. So that would go under the silly N words. Silly would be the same as nonsense. So you're finding 6 real N words and 5 nonsense N words. And then at the bottom, if you want to, you can write a sentence using one of the real words. Okay? And the last activity is a writing activity about an aquarium. So if you've ever been to an aquarium, excuse me, or SeaWorld, there are many animals that live under the sea that you can see when you go to an aquarium. You see them up close. So we have like starfish, octopus, sea turtle, seahorse, jellyfish. So you can just, it doesn't, even if you've never been, you can still write about one of those. You can say, at the aquarium, I see, and you can pick one of these animals because you've got the words in the picture, or you could pick a different, because there's lots and lots of animals that live at the aquarium. And then you can draw a picture of your animal. You know, you've got a lot, if you've ever been to SeaWorld, you've got lots of animals to choose from. So this is a good practice for writing and drawing a picture that matches your sentence. Okay? And let's see, I think that this one would be the last one for tomorrow. This is add word family. I'm sorry. Odd word family, O-D. So you've got rod, sod, which is like grass, pod, a cod fish, and his name is Todd. So you're going to look at the picture and pick the sentence that matches that picture. Okay? So that is the last activity tomorrow. Those are not due. The two that are due for this week are these two, and I will send a picture to Mommy and Daddy. So make sure that those get done. Those are the important ones that need to be graded. The others are optional, but they're good practice. So please don't forget to send me your math pages from Tuesday. 2 math pages and 2 reading pages are due this week for a grade. If you've gotten behind on some of your work and have not sent it from last week or the week before, it's not too late. Just send me the work so I can put it in as a grade. We've got just tomorrow, and then next week is our last full week of school. And that'll be the last time we're grading any activities. But I will take grades up until the last day of school, which is May 27th, which is a Wednesday. It's a 2-day week because we have Memorial Day and then Tuesday and Wednesday. I will take any late work up until the 27th. I will not be adding any other work for that last week. But I have to have all my grades in by the 27th so that I can submit my report cards by that Friday. So if there's something that you did not turn in or you got behind, please, please, please try to get those grades in, because once I put the grade in Skyward, it generates your child's grade. And if I haven't received anything, I cannot give you credit for those activities. So please make sure those come in. And I think that's it. Oh, today is our day on our ABC Countdown, which is Read Day, which is something we should be doing every day. But I want you to take some time and sit down, if you haven't done so already. The books that I had donated that I gave you, pick a book and sit down and read it. If your mommy or daddy's busy, read it by yourself. Look at the pictures and look at the words and try to decode what those words are saying. Sometimes if you don't know a word, you can look at the picture and it gives you a clue. So sit down and read today. Take some time. That is the best thing you can do, actually, to get ready for first grade, is to read. Read, 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 read every day. Not only is it getting you ready for first grade, but it's keeping your brain exercised. It should be something you're doing all summer long. It really is. And everything that we learned in kindergarten is skills that you need to become a fluent reader. So please, please keep your brain exercised and ready. So when we go back to school and you go into a first grade classroom, you will feel confident and you will be proud that you know how to read some words. You're going to continue to learn to read in first grade, but you really need to keep your brain active, because sometimes when you don't exercise your brain, you kind of forget things that you've already learned. So please, please, and I'm leaving these videos on Google Classroom. So in the summertime, if you want to say, oh, I want to see Miss B, you can turn on Google Classroom and watch some of the videos again to help you, or some of the other videos that I've posted of Jack Hartman and different videos to help us stay focused on our skills. I'm going to leave those up so you can have them all summer long and keep practicing them, okay? All right, I'm going to do the word games video. That will also be today and tomorrow, so don't look for any new videos tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be not available to do videos. So this was today and tomorrow's video, week 7, day 4 and 5, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you in word games. Bye-bye.